Hello everybody, this is Dibby Fresh and welcome back. Today I will be going over the classes in Fire Emblem, Shadows of Olympia, Echoes. Remember, if you like this video, to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, along with, of course, view. Now to get into it. We'll skip that. I mean, if you buy the game, you can see it. It's pretty much just a startup thing. You can kind of go around in dungeons in this game like this. This is the Fear Mountain Shrine. I got attacked. Now I can show you the classes. This is a Claire, a Pegasus Knight. At level 12, she can be upgraded into a Falcon Knight by upgrading her. Of course, stats go up. There's also these classes. Alm is a fighter, but can become a hero. So, yeah. I pressed in the wrong game, so I will have to go back and switch. Other classes include mercenaries, which then become Myrmidons, and Myrmidons then become Dreadfighters. Dreadfighters are beloved by most. They're very useful units. Alm and Silica can both be upgraded, but they're kind of... Their upgrades aren't amazing. Most of the other ones have like 8 to 9 boosts total throughout the stats, where Alm and Silica, Alm has a little more than Silica, but Silica gets like just a couple health. And overall, being a princess isn't amazing. So, here's what I was looking for. This should show you some of the upgraded classes in action. This is Valabar. I have not upgraded him to... Oh wait, I have upgraded him to a Baron, which is the upgraded form of a Knight. There is Katria. She is a Falcon Knight at the moment, along with her sister Paula. I have not gotten Est totally leveled up, though. Atlas is an awesome mage, though. If you choose to class him as a mage, give him the mage ring. So good. He's not a bad dread fighter, though, either. But you already have enough of those on this route. Here is what a Myrmidon looks like. Saber was once a Myrmidon, but now is a dread fighter. This is a Bow Knight, the fully upgraded form of an Archer. An Archer, it goes from Archer to Sniper to Bow Knight. Bow Knights are pretty interesting. As you can see, I have upgraded Leon into one. Leon is a favorite character of mine. And this is Atlas, mage form. Mages can become sages if they're male. If they're female, they'll become priestesses. And here's the other Falcon Knight. Falcon Knights have a little bit more movement and durability than Pegasus Knights. Here's a Pegasus Knight. Here is Conrad. You get him later in the game, but you may know him at this point as the Masked Knight. I know my mages aren't super good. No offense, but there's not really any room on the team for you. He just isn't very good. He has a lot of spells, but they're all just mediocre spells. I'm not a huge fan of Spaghetti or whatever. This is Jenny, my Saint. Saint is the upgraded form of Cleric. If you're wondering how to pick their routes, not every character you get to pick routes for, but characters like Cliff, Faye, you get to pick their routes. Faye can become a Cavalier, a Cleric, and a Pegasus Knight, I think. I think that's all she can become, though. Cliff is pretty much, almost in every game I see, is chosen to be a mage. He's not really all that great of a unit. His fatigue tolerance is very low. Also, I really need to upgrade my equipment in this game. That's why the characters are so upgraded. Here's Dean. You may not get Dean in your game, because if you attacked Dean at the Desert Stronghold and beat him, you'll get Sonya. If you do it the other way, you'll get Dean instead of Sonya. You could only have one. And for a lot of people, I saw this as a question on lots of, like, question sites, I guess, you know, websites where you, like, ask questions about games, and on Wikipedia, which Wikipedia is not super trustworthy, but anyway, I saw that a lot of people wanted to know how to get Zeke. Zeke is pretty much just a time-waiting process. You go beat Nui Baba, go to the basement, get Tatiana. Once you get Tatiana, Zeke, and go back to the battle with Zeke, Zeke will betray Jerome, and the fight will be very easy. Then you can go to Regalian Village and talk to Zeke. Zeke will originally not join you, but as time progresses throughout the conversation, he will. So that's how you get Zeke. Tutorial and a tutorial. So here is Princess Silica. She's a level 7 princess. I'm trying to think of other upgrades. Oh, also, Faye cannot become an archer. I heard a lot of people actually wanted to make her an archer, but she cannot become an archer. Also, if you get the DLC, you can get a lot of new characters. I know Randall is one of them. He's a Falcon Knight, I believe, but besides that, I do not know any of the other DLC characters. There's also DLC maps. This was my non-DLC playthrough. And any recommendations for further Fire Emblem games would be, don't waste any time. Oh, recommendations for you would be not to train Noma all that much. You may lose him if you're playing Classic, but he's overall not that big of a deal to lose. He does start as a Sage, though, so there is that. I have a lot of Myrmidons to power up. Gold Knights are the fully upgraded forms of Cavaliers. Cavaliers go from Cavalier to Paladin, Paladin to Gold Knight. I'm trying to think, is there any other classes I missed? Did Pegasus Knight, I did Mage. I hope that's all the classes. But if I was to recommend something that Nintendo could do to make these games better, would be this one didn't have the wives in it. I know this is a review of the classes, and this also goes into the classes. I wish that there were Faye could become an archer just to see what it would be like, Because she's not a terrible cavalier, so I wonder if she'll be better as an archer going to a bow knight. I think there's also characters you can get by naming your weapons certain things, but don't quote me on that because I don't actually know. I just heard it. But I've been to more credible websites, not Wikipedia, to test that, but I haven't actually tested it myself. If I do test it and find out that you can do that, I will let you know. That's all for now. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.